Welcome back to Magic Mishaps, everyone. Last we left off, the party was talking to this mysterious old man in the tavern who beckoned them over and decided to kind of let them know what was happening with everything. Then, shortly after what seems to be most of the night of the conversation, he just simply vanishes. And that just leaves us to where we are now. Morning comes soon, but what feels like it took forever as the party got their things ready for the journey ahead. They meet up at the gate of the town before they start to head out. A few hours pass as they go through the countryside. The countryside is quiet. Rolling hills, broken pieces of the fallen sky, ruins half buried in the earth, and the smell of morning dew. The piece is shattered by some crunching and some slurping noises. As the party looks to see where these noises are coming from, they find a troll hunched over in the middle of a garden. Uh, short, probably about 15 to 20 feet away from the farmhouse, as it takes handfuls of vegetables and whatnot and just chomps on them. The farmer's tool lies scattered and the farmhouse door is partly broken as if someone slammed it shut in a panic. The troll has yet to notice the party.
Kale instinctively steps in front of the others. Kale, troll. Hungry. Probably territorial. Hand dropping to his sword. We can try to drive it off, or we take it down before it reaches the farmhouse. His echo flickers beside him, silent, ready.
Silra squints at the creature, sparks already dancing at her fingertips. Silra, hey, do trolls normally eat gardens? I thought they ate, people. She chews her lip. I could try distracting it, or blasting it. But with the weave like this. A spark fizzles dangerously in her hair.
Erin raises a hand to feel the air. The spores around her drift toward the troll, sensing the rot and hunger. Erin, it is starving. Desperate. The imbalance of the web tears at lesser creatures first. She lowers her voice. We may calm it. Or we may need to return it to the earth.
The initiative order: Kale, Celia, the troll, and then Aaron.
Kale's turn. Kale uses Manifest Echo, no action, a flickering duplicate appears 15 foot behind the troll. Kale then charges in and attacks with his longsword. Attack 1, d20 plus 5 18, hit. Damage, 1d8 plus 3 9 slashing. Attack 2, d20 plus 5 14, miss, troll's AC is 15. Kale conclusion. Deals 9 damage to the troll. The troll roars and turns toward him.
Silra's turn. Silra takes a deep breath and casts Chaos Bolt, 2nd level. Attack roll, d20 plus 5 17, hit. Damage, 3d8 plus 1d6. d8, 6, 4, 3. d6, 5. Total equals 18 damage. Type chosen, lightning, from the 6. Wild Magic Surge check, d22. Oh, that's a surge. Rolling on the Wild Magic table. D137. Effect: you are surrounded by faint, ethereal music for the next minute. So now whimsical magical music follows Silra around the battlefield. Silra conclusion. Troll takes 18 lightning damage. Silra now has magical background music.
The troll's turn. Badly wounded, the troll turns its fury to Kale. Taking its first claw attack, hits with a 21, doing 12 slashing damage. Taking its second claw attack, hits with a 15, doing a 10 on top of that. And then going in for a bite, only gets a 13, which misses. Kale's armor class, in conclusion, doing 21 points of damage to Kale.
Erin's turn. Seeing Kale nearly torn apart, Erin raises a hand and spores swirl. She casts Halo of Spores, reaction, prepped at start of hostile action. Troll con save. D20 plus tube 7, fail. Damage. 1d4, 3 necrotic. Then for her actual action, she casts Chill Touch, ranged spell. Attack roll. D20 plus 5, 19, hit. Damage. 2d8, 10 necrotic. Chill Touch also prevents the troll from regenerating next turn. Erin conclusion. White medium star deals 13 necrotic damage. Stop sign troll cannot regenerate next round.
Kale wipes blood from his mouth and grips his sword tighter. He uses Unleash Incarnation, letting his echo attack as well. Kale attack 1. D20 plus 5 23, hit. Damage, 1d8 plus 3 10 slashing. Kale attack 2. D20 plus 5 9, miss. Echo attack, Unleash Incarnation. D20 plus 5 17, hit. Damage, 1d8 plus 3 9 slashing. Kale total damage equals 19.
Silra's turn. Silra lifts her hands, sparks dancing wildly. She casts Scorching Ray, second level. 3 rays, each with its own attack roll. Ray 1. D20 plus 5 22, hit. Damage, 2d6 7 fire. Ray 2. D20 plus 5 14, miss. Ray 3. D20 plus 5 19, hit. Damage, 2d6 10 fire. Silra total damage equals 17 fire. Wild Magic Surge check. D20 19. No surge this time, the music continues though.
The troll still alive, but badly beaten from the onslaught, and yet he still continues to fight. He misses with the first claw attack, hits with the second one to Kale, doing 11 points of slashing. And he connects on his bite this time, doing 9 points to Kale. As this bite lands, Kale goes limp and falls, and his echo shatters like glass before it disappears.
Erin sees Kale fall and immediately steps forward, spores swirling like a storm. Bonus action. Halo of Spores. Troll con save. D20 plus tube 10, fail. Damage. 1d4, 4 necrotic. Action. Chill Touch again. Attack roll. D20 plus 5, 21, hit. Damage. 2d8, 12 necrotic. Erin total damage equals 16 necrotic. And the troll still cannot regenerate next round.
And with that, the last bit of chill touch, the troll falls. The troll's corpse collapses into the ruined garden, its greenish blood soaking into the soil. Moments later, the farmhouse door creaks open. A wiry old farmer steps out with quite the shocked expression on his face. The farmer hurries over to Kale. Good God! Thank the gods above that you're still here with us. But yeah, that monster's been tearing up my crops for quite a bit, and from the looks of it, looks like he ate half my winter crops. But he fumbles with his belt and pulls out a small glass bottle. Here, drink this. You should feel better afterwards. Soon after Kale drinks this potion, he becomes stable and regains 7 hit points.
Kale pushes himself up slowly, one hand to his ribs. Kale, much appreciated, thought the beast had me for sure. He stands, though a little shakily. You're safe now. His echo flickers back into existence for just a second, then fades again.
Sora brushes dirt off her robes, the magical battle music fading into soft harp notes before dying out. Sora, sorry about the garden, and, the music. A stray spark pops from her hair. Glad you're okay, Kale.
Aaron kneels by the troll's corpse, spores drifting. Aaron, this creature was driven by hunger, and the weave's sickness. She stands, eyes soft. Better it finds rest now.
As the farmer begins to stack more wood, making sure the troll's body is completely burned. I don't have much gold to give you, but I can offer you lunch, and whether that's some fresh bread and stew, maybe some wine if you fancy that. He gestures to his home with smoke curling from the chimney and the smell of the stew drifting outwards. It ain't much, but it's an honest thanks.
Kale sits with a slow exhale, placing his sword near the table within reach. Steam rises from his bowl as he dips bread into the stew. Kale, it's been a while since I've had a proper meal. Thank you. His echo flickers faintly behind him for half a heartbeat as if longing for a taste too, then dissipates.
Sora heaps her bowl full, blowing on it while the last of the wild magic orbs flicker away. Sora, oh wow, this is real food. I've been living on trail rations and unstable spell energy for weeks. The spoon she uses briefly glows like it's trying to levitate, but doesn't quite manage. Oops, sorry. Still getting the magic under control.
Erin dips her fingers into the bowl, tasting carefully. Erin, warmth, earth, spice. This stew remembers the sun. The farmer pauses to blink at her, uncertain what that means, exactly. Erin simply smiles serenely and continues eating.
You're a lot of heading east, aren't you? Towards Hamlet? Kale nods. Then you best be careful. Folks say the land near Hamlet ain't right. There's been some strange lights in the fields. Sounds like whispering in the wind. You know, they also say travelers have been going missing there. Not just from bandits or beasts. They're just gone without a trace. He looks over towards the window as if expecting something to be watching. Some say it's because the goddess is gone. Some say Hamlet's built on cursed stone, but I hear it's something deeper. As he leans closer once more. They say there's a tower that appears one night, just blinked into existence on the outskirts of Hamlet. No, no doors, just black stone. As they chat over this hot stew, um, they take a short rest.
You've heard more than you're saying. Tell us everything, farmer. Every whisper, every rumor.
The farmer hesitates and then nods. I have heard things. Hamlet used to be a proud place, built on the ruins of the sky city Eloria. But folks say the ruins wake up at night. He glances to the window once again, lowering his voice. People say the stones hum, that the old glyphs glow blue, that the shadow moves along the broken walls, a shadow that does not have a caster.
Magic waking on its own could be a fracture in the weave. Or residual divine power. The spoon she's holding briefly turns into a feather before becoming metal again. She whispers. Or a summoning.
And there's been disappearances. Folks say the ground near Hamlet, it ain't solid no more. Step in the wrong spot and you'll just fall through the world. My cousin's boy was traveling through uh west from Hamlet. They found his horse wandering alone, saddle torn, eyes white as bleached bone.
The land is crying. The imbalance runs deep. These vanishings, they're feeding something.
The farmer looks relieved that someone understands, even if he doesn't fully grasp what she means. There's been talk of a cult, not the usual kind either, with the fancy robes and the chants. These folk don't pray, but they listen to something beneath Hamlet. He leans closer. He leans in so close that the party can smell the herbs on his breath. They say it speaks in dreams, gives visions. People who hear it stop sleeping, stop eating, stop being themselves. His hand trembles. Some call it the sleepless voice. He straightens up, shaking off the dread. But that's all I know. I've already said too much, way more than I should have. That is all for this week's episode, and sorry I lost the farmer's voice there. But anyways, stay tuned to see what happens next in episode 3.